Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Tea Talk. Hope you're all having a good Tuesday. We got some tea right here. We are drinking Throat Coat, and it's pretty good. It's our favorite tea. It's one of my favorite teas. I love this one tea. I can't find it anymore, but I think it's called Sleep With Me or something like that.
Sleepy time tea?
No, it's called like Sleep With Me. It comes in a jar.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. I bought it at Whole Foods, or maybe it's Lay With Me or something. I don't know. I don't know why it's named that, but it's really good. And I bought it a long time ago. So it comes in like a blue jar. At least I think that's what it's called. But I know, I liked it. It's so good. It's kind of like a sweeter, like tea. Well, it's not really sweet. It's like herby, flowery. I'm really bad at describing teas. Okay, anyways, I got it at Whole Foods. It was great. So today's been a pretty good day.
Wait.
Yeah.
That reminded me of a tea story that I could tell.
Okay.
So I was talking to my friend Mariah, like I told you guys on Sunday, and we were talking about sweet tea because it is an important part of people's lives in the South, apparently.
Yeah, restaurants fall or rise because of their sweet tea, at least in Danville. Like, if you don't have good sweet tea, you're not going to make it. And it's like the issue is, that expectation is for every restaurant. So the Mexican restaurant down the street better have quality sweet tea, just like the mom and pop's biscuit place that's like a knockoff of Cracker Barrel. So
I'm pretty sure that Cracker Barrel is a knockoff of actual mom and pop places.
I know. Well, the crazy thing is, people in Danville are like, oh, I just love Cracker Barrel so much. But then you can just go down the road to Nikki's or whatever, and it's like, pretty good.
That's fun.
You know what I mean? It's and there's like homemade biscuits, amazing pancakes. It's the same thing. It is very interesting. But they love their Cracker Barrel.
Also, side note, isn't this microphone so hilarious? It's like a little nugget.
Yeah, it's just the microphone that I actually need to use is in the mailroom, and I got to go get it, but I just haven't gotten it yet. So that's why I'm using this. This is the microphone that came with the camera, but I really like using a corded mic because it normally sounds better, but then I think I broke my other corded mic when I was doing the BMW driving experience. So yeah. So I'm just using this for now, and it's decent. It works. It's not my favorite. So, but yeah.
So much to say.
Well,
okay.
I have more stuff to say about it.
Okay, too, please. I like this better because there isn't a cord and it's much more discreet when you're walking around these places and filming things. You don't got some 8-foot long cord traipsing around. People are like, what are you doing? Like, Michael, I don't care.
Okay.
I still want to tell my sweet tea story, but we can go on this tangent and I'll come back.
Yeah. I just want to mention my favorite microphone for the DJI Pocket and Pocket 2 is the deity lavalier. You hook it up to the DJI. It works perfectly. It also has a little battery that goes with it that helps it work really well with this camera. But, this works fine too. But the funny thing is that deity lavalier is 15 feet long. So I would be carrying it around 15, feet of cord. It would be wrapped up like 90% of the time, but it's still just really funny. But the other cord I had last week and up until the BMW was just a short cord. It was like 2 feet long or 1 foot long.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. So I just think, I don't know what happened with it. Consumer products just aren't made. Consumer products like cameras and stuff like that, they're not made to be used every day. So I think daily vlogging, it goes through a lot. Like, I use it more than most people, specifically microphone. Well, mainly just microphone lavaliers. Okay, I'm done.
Ooh, lots of information right there.
Mariah, sweet tea.
Yes. So I was talking to my friend Mariah about sweet tea. She's like, you don't even know what good sweet tea is. Like, you just don't. She's like, this is how we make it. This is literally what she said.
4 cups of sugar? What? What is it?
You take the tea bags and put it into like a thing of water, and then you put it in the microwave. I'm like, are you serious? Like, you don't put it on the stove to warm it up? She's like, no, we're not from England. We put it in the microwave. I was like, okay. It's just like, and then we put all the sugar in while it's still hot so that it melts all of it. And then right after that, you fill the rest of the pitcher up with ice. It's like, okay. And she's gonna make me some the next time I'm there, so that I can know what real sweet tea tastes like. The most real sweet tea I think I've had, this probably is, everyone's gonna be like, that's not real. But I've had a McDonald's sweet tea before, and it is extremely sweet. Other times I just have unsweet tea and I put Sweet and Low or Splenda in it, and I like that.
Everyone in my town loves McDonald's sweet tea. They're all like, I can't believe McDonald's sweet tea is out. You know, even Mariah would say, I'm pretty sure she likes McDonald's sweet tea. It's pretty good. I mean, it is. It's always the same. It's super sugary. It's like, you know, very sugary. It's kind of like it's so syrupy. It's very syrupy. Yeah. So, but no, I was always surprised that people, you know, make sweet tea that way. Mama Jean never made sweet tea that way. She made it on the stove. But yeah, everyone makes it a little different. Mama Jean used these sugar cubes, and they were disgusting.
Sugar cubes.
Yeah, like little sugar cubes that you get at the store, or she only really shopped at Dollar General, and they have a weird flavor. I think she would buy the cheapest ones because, well, she was really old and she was just used to buying that brand, but it tasted weird. But she made it on the stove. I make it on the stove as well, but there are people that literally have fresh made sweet tea all the time, and you just make it you microwave it at night. Sometimes you leave it in the microwave, sometimes you don't, sometimes you know what I mean? It's just like your microwave's constantly being used for sweet tea. Okay, I'm moving on from this topic. If you're still watching this, comment down below sweet tea. Do you like sweet tea? Do you like unsweet tea? Yeah, you know, I like unsweet tea sometimes, but I never get tea anymore. I never drink sweet tea. The only time I ever drink sweet tea is whenever I go to Bojangles, I get sweet tea. And that's like once a year.
Here's the thing. If I'm going to get a sweet tea, I might as well just drink a regular Coke.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Same.
I would much rather just a good Coke. So much better.
That's how I feel too.
Except if I'm at Bojangles. If I'm at Bojangles, I'm getting sweet tea and a chicken filet biscuit or a 4-piece Supreme.
Great. Okay. So, should I tell them about the show I've been watching?
Yeah.
I think I already told you about this, but I have been watching Manifest, and it is becoming so fascinating. It is mysterious. It's kind of sci-fi, suspenseful, but also has a great storyline, heartfelt. I don't know why I've never heard of this before. I don't know what channel it was on to begin with. I feel like it is not a Netflix original, but that's where I'm watching it. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's really good. Also, Michael and I on Sunday night watched White Lotus together. So nice.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We started the show on our own, and I didn't realize we were both watching it actually. But then we found out, and we're watching it together. So that's kind of fun. It was a good episode. It's such a good show, I think.
Yeah, I like it. It's very stressful. I love the soundtrack to it so much that I listen to it during the workday.
Nah.
Yeah, if I need a focus, I'll throw it on and I'll find a good song, and it's just like this. I don't know, like Hawaiian tribal beat. It's pretty good. And I started following the artist that made it on Spotify. So, is that funny?
That's really funny.
I like White Lotus. I think it's very good. It is kind of stressful, but I like a few of the actors in it and I really enjoy it. I like a lot of HBO originals. So I think they're just really high quality. So, but yeah. Was there another show? Oh, you know a show I want to watch that I have not started? I think maybe I've seen maybe the first 10 minutes of it, but I would love to watch Dexter because a new season is coming out, like a new version of Dexter is coming out, and I want to watch it before I watch the new season. So I think that'd be really cool. Do you know what that is?
Not really.
I think it's like a guy who is a detective. He's like a specialist in blood splatters, but he also is a like serial killer or something, and he kills people that are bad. I think that's the premise. So, but I don't really remember. But that's why I kind of want to watch that. So maybe I'll do that at some point. So, but yeah. Is there any other shows you're watching?
I'm still watching Ted Lasso. I didn't realize until this weekend that they're releasing season 2 episode by episode. So I had to wait till Fridays to watch the new ones of that. What a great show. I just think it's fabulous. Truly, I think everyone should watch it. I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe not kids, but you know. I think it has so many good messages throughout, and it's funny and lighthearted, just great. And then I'm also watching the new Gossip Girl. So it's fine. It's not something that I can't live without. But I also kind of started watching the original one at the same time. And I just can't pull myself to keep watching those. I know what happens. Sometimes it's just too hard for me to watch. I'm like, oh, I know what's going to happen. And I don't like it. So that's all. That's all I'm watching, at least.
I'm still thinking about the BMW event. That was so fun. It was really cool to drive multiple BMWs. So fun. It's so interesting. I'm still thinking about how clunky the BMW 2022 or whatever I was driving M2 was. Man, that's crazy. It was, in my opinion, it was kind of, I could feel every bump. So it kind of makes me want to try driving a Supra because I feel like though they're not the same, they would kind of be similar. So that's what I've been thinking about. And we're going to the fair.
Yeah.
In like 40 minutes. So we're going to get ready for that. And I'm excited for it. Maybe we'll see some cool stuff. I guess.
We will not see the Budweiser Clydesdales. They left.
No way. Man, I think my great grandpa had a Clydesdale horse that he used for going to the store. Because I think he at one point was like, I mean, he's like, he was too poor to have a car or something. And so he lived like in the country and all that. So, yeah. Or maybe he had just a mule. Maybe he didn't have a Clydesdale. I don't actually know. I would have to ask my dad.
A mule and a Clydesdale are very different.
I don't know.
A mule's like a little donkey, and a Clydesdale is a huge, magnificent horse.
I don't know. Oh, well.
That's hilarious.
I remember like something about a giant horse, though. I do. So, anyways.
I wanted to say something about the Clydesdales. I saw a little video of them on Instagram, like leaving the fair, and they were pulling like an old, like vintage fire engine, but it was not an engine. It was just like a carriage thing. It was just for show, you know? There's two guys up on the part where you direct the horses. I don't know what it's called. Stagecoach situation. And they had a Dalmatian up there with them. So it's very like classic.
Yeah.
The Clydesdales out front. They're like the vintage fire thing. And then there was the Dalmatian. So they're like, bye.
That's funny.
The Budweiser Clydesdales are leaving the fair. Also, at the end of the state fair, which I think is towards the end of August, John Stamos is going to be there with the Beach Boys.
John Stamos?
Yes. Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Oh, that's funny.
He's going to be performing with them at one of the big like free concerts. And people are freaking out about it.
John Stamos?
Yes.
Man, I haven't thought of him in so long. Does he do anything? Is he on any shows?
He still does acting and stuff.
Was there a new Netflix series of that show?
Oh.
Fuller House?
Oh, yeah.
Fuller House, is that what it is?
It's over now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I guess he did play like a musician in the show. And I do remember the Beach Boys in the show.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
I'm pretty sure that's the right band. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that would be cool, I guess.
We're not going to see it.
Yeah.
One time I saw John Stamos in New York City when I was visiting, and I freaked out because I always thought he was so cute when I was younger. Cute Uncle Jesse.
Like you just saw him on the street?
Because I think he was doing the like Good Morning America or the Today Show, and we were over by there when he was leaving. And he just hopped into a car. That's
funny. Well, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I saw Conan O'Brien one time.
Nice.
And when you said he hopped in a car, I went to a Conan O'Brien show in Chicago. And my friend loved Conan O'Brien, and we went back to around the building or something. Like he knew everything about, seeing the celebrities. So he was like really tall. So we were really close. Really crazy.
Very tall.
Yeah, he was really tall, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And he got in like this super fancy car, drove off to the after party or something. So, but yeah, that's cool. I have a couple random news things. A PS5 development series was on eBay. Developer version of a PS5 was on eBay like yesterday or 2 days ago, and the bid went up to $3,500 before it got taken down. And okay, developer version, I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's a PS5 that was used by Sony. It's the most powerful version of a PS5 that you can use. So it's going to have more RAM and more memory, obviously, but just a faster system so it can play every single game. And it's like amped up, and it's just crazy. So something happened and they got out, and someone was maybe someone stole them or something like that, and they got put onto eBay. So it was interesting. And then my last thing is, when you go to McDonald's and the ice cream machine is always out?
Yeah.
Man, sometimes, not always. That's because, they have to clean it every so often. And then that's just a whole process. Okay, I was reading this article they are suing. So the people that make the ice cream machines, they are the Taylor brand. Taylor ice cream machine brand. They specialize in machines that make soft serve ice cream. Well, there's another company that has the technology to fix those machines, and they are, for some reason, they are suing Taylor for knowingly putting in a flawed code that makes the machines break. And so Taylor is saying, because because the machines, they get so cold, but their cleaning system heats up the whole machine to clean it. Taylor claims the reason it breaks is because the machine can't handle the heat and cold fluctuation. Well, this other company, that's a third-party company that has, I guess, somehow been contracted to work on them, is saying that the machines are breaking too much, and they have a device that is able to recode the machine and to read all the codes that Taylor was put into their. They're able to read the codes that Taylor originally put into the machine, and they found the default code. So Taylor tried to poach that device, and they tried to get it. Like, they tried to steal it from that other company, which I can't say the name because it's in my mind, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So Taylor gave this other company a warrant, or what's it called when like you don't want someone coming around?
Oh, a restraining order?
Yeah. So Taylor gave them a restraining order for going around and trying to figure out their machines or something. But this other company is suing Taylor for two things. One, for deliberately trying to steal their device in order to find out how they're figuring this out. So it's like this machine that they've created to read the codes. So like I said, they try to steal it. And then the company's also suing them for deliberately producing a product that is made to break. And because they profit so much from the service and maintenance of that machine, because you got to have contracts where they got to get serviced every month or so, and that takes so long, it slows down the business. And I think there's 13,000 McDonald's franchises in the USA, and every single franchise they're required to have a contract with Taylor, but it's just not efficient. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. I was just thinking, that's so fascinating.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
How, such a weird thing to do.
I mean, if you're going to make that, part of me thinks it's not going to fly because your cars do that. If you think that BMW doesn't do that, or even, Toyotas, Chevys, Hondas, even it might even go into the whole idea of right to fix or right, because you can't take your Apple iPhone to a place where they're going to fix your button. Only Apple legally can fix the button the way it's supposed to be fixed. Now, they may be able to give you a button on it that clicks, okay, but they're not going to be able to give you a button that can read your fingerprint because only Apple has that patent. Same with farmers. Farmers have major issues with their equipment breaking. Only John Deere has the correct system. Not really, but technically, only John Deere can, fix that specific machine with that specific part. So it's like rights to fix stuff. So I kind of wonder if Taylor could just use that argument, since we're kind of shallow in that world of we don't really have, proper rights, like to where anyone can fix something, I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Anything else?
I'm just so amazed at how much information you can learn and store in your brain. It really is amazing. Anyway, changing subjects. I got an A on my final. Yay!
Good job.
Just saw the grades today. So that feels nice. Don't have class this week. Don't have class next week. And I am trying to get into one of two classes that have a wait list.
Nice.
I don't know how that works, but we'll see. See what I can finagle. I'm only trying to take 2 classes this fall because I think that will help me move things along. But more to come on that. It does feel weird to not be driving to Butler tomorrow. I've been driving to Butler every Wednesday for a few months. Since May something, beginning of May. But here in a few weeks, I'll be driving there probably on Mondays and Tuesdays because I'll be taking 2 classes.
Yeah.
Wow. So much.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's all I have currently, I think. I'm sure you have more.
Oh, I mean, I was just going to mention something about cryptocurrency. Oscar Mayer, they're going to give away $100,000, not dollars, 100,000 Doge coin, which I found to be really interesting.
Meyer.
Yeah, like cryptocurrency and hot dogs. It just blows my mind how much crypto people really, like crypto. They're learning about it. I mean, even my old crypto channel, it gets views. It's getting views still. It's so crazy, even though it's 3 years old.
That's when content is relevant. It's still getting views 3 years later.
Yeah, I can only imagine what crypto channels are, how many views they're getting because people are watching them. But the thing is, everyone that's making a crypto channel now, I thought I was behind, okay? Trying to fully understand all the things that are in crypto, the whole world. I just feel like you can't trust a lot of the people that are mentioning or trying to teach crypto. I did see that Megan Stallion is partnering with Cash App to teach the basics of Bitcoin. So
That's interesting.
I was like, wow, you're really doing that? But okay, whatever. I think that's everything. I'm going to end it.
Okay.
So we will see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a great Tuesday night, a great Wednesday. I will show you some of the fair. We'll show you some of the state fair. And if no one's told you this today, you are loved and this world's a better place because you are here. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Actually, we just found out that the fair is canceled today. So we are going on Thursday. So you'll see the fair on Thursday and that's all. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.